Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, the great millstone, top of his truth, and that rule well, and peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing this truth and our righteousness and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakwadash. And this lesson I'm entitled, Don't Follow the World into Damnation. Alright, because this world, the ways of this world will destroy you, man. All right, because everything about this place is established in wickedness, man. And so for you to have this truth, man, you're supposed to be trying to walk on a righteous path, man. And so that would mean that you don't take parts of the things about this world, man, because this world is wicked, man. And I'm gonna begin here in the book of 1 John 5:19 to prove my point. It says, and we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth from wickedness, right? Because we are set aside from this world, man, because the Most High called us out of this world, to do this work, to have a chance at righteousness, man. So with us knowing this, we're not in the same stead as the rest of the world, man, because the whole world lies from wickedness, man. And you can tell that by the decrees and by the way that the people in this world act, man. There's no morality here. There's no standard, There's no integrity here. Everything is just straight up, against the Bible, man. So it's proven to you that this place is demonic, man. So for you to call yourself a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, or a believer in the Lord, man, you're not gonna be of the world, man, because the world is wicked. All right, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a standard set for his men, and for anyone that believes in the true power, the true power of the Bible, Yahweh and his son, Yahweh Shah, man. All right, you're not going to establish your ways in the ways of wickedness, man, in the ways of this world, man. All right, this is Exodus 23:2, and it reads, Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment, right? You're not supposed to follow a multitude to do evil, man, because, like I said, we were called out of this world, man. So the things that we're going to be doing, it's going to be strange until to them that don't do this work, man, because they don't look at what we're doing as productive, or they call us crazy, man, because we gave up the things of this world to serve the Lord, man, to follow the Bible as the way that the scripture says, man. So we shouldn't be, what's the word I want to use, we pretty much shouldn't be, following after the ways of the people, man, because, hey, the Lord's not dealing with the whole world, man. All right, He's only dealing with the small number, and that proof of that is, look who's doing the work, man. All right, the scripture tell you that it's only going to be the 144,000 the prophets and the 1/3 out of the whole nation of Israel, man, because the nation of Israel is as the sand of the sea, so it's billions upon billions of Israelites on this planet, but only a small number of them is going to be doing this work, So with that being known, you can tell who's following Yahweh Shema Shabbat by the things that they're doing, man. Because nobody's out here like us that on the highways and byways telling the world about the judgment that the Lord is about to bring. Nobody's out there prophesying, man. All right, nobody's out here standing up against the wickedness of this place, man. It's only the men of the Lord, man. The men of Great Millstone and the ones that teaching the same doctrine as Great Millstone, man. Because proving to you that this world is wicked, man, because the people of this world don't see anything wrong with how this world is governed, man. You having a slave from the moment that you're able to work until the day you die, man. Women and homosexuals, can have more rights than an Israelite man, that this devil can do what he pleases, as far as, organ trafficking, sex trafficking, dealing drugs, They do all these crimes and get off of it, but you niggas try to follow in their footsteps and do the same thing they're doing, and they throw you under the jail, man, So this is all showing you that this place is not your rest, man. All right, Michael 2:10 says you to rise and depart, because this is not your rest. That will surely destroy you because it's polluted. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Because this place is polluted, man. Because it pollutes your mind, man. for you to think that the way of life is do as thou wilt, so you can live your life without restraint and just do whatever your flesh pleases. But the scriptures tell you that the carnal mind is enmity with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Matter of fact, what was that? Make sure I'm spelling it right. Bear with me real quick. Romans 8:7. It says, actually I started 6. It says, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace, because the carnal mind is enmity with the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither can it be. So them that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High, right? Because this world pushes you to be carnal, to do as thou wilt, to feed your flesh and not think of the consequences, man, all right? Because we live in a microwave society to where people don't want to wait for nothing. So everything is fast-paced, fast-pushed, so you can get instant gratification, man, no matter the consequences that come with that, man, And that's not the way the Lord operates, man, because the Lord, he wants you to be spiritual, because we can't physically see the Most High, man, So that's the reason why faith is so important, But we understand that everything the Lord speaks of, it has a purpose behind it, man, which you may not see for face value, man. But then when you get the understanding to know why the Lord says and does what the things he does and says, that, it's a deeper motive behind that, man, But these people can't perceive that, man, because they're operating off of carnality, man. Just like the father Esau, man, because all these people follow after Esau, man, So that's why we call you Babylonians the walking dead, man, because you really are just, useless eater, just born to die pretty much, man. You have no purpose here, okay? So this is why we don't fashion our ways after you, or this place, because we know that the end of living a Babylonian lifestyle is a painful destruction, man. It's a slow death, all right? This is Luke 6:29. And unto him that smile. Salakia. That's not the right one. Hold on. 6:39, Salakia. This is Luke 6:39. And he spake a parable unto them. Can the blind lead the blind? Shall they not both fall into the ditch? Right, because the people, the leaders of this world are blind, man, because they don't follow after the ways of the Bible, man. All right, the scripture tell you that God is not in the thoughts of the wicked, man. So these elites, these Edomites, they don't have the proper understanding on how to truly judge, the world. So this is why they have everything all out of course, man, because they're operating off of their own wicked thoughts, man, their own wicked agendas, man. And you people fall right along with it. So it says, can the blind lead the blind? All right, because you following blind leaders, both of y'all gonna end up falling into a ditch. But that ditch is talking about that destruction, man, judgment. All right, because the Lord is gonna punish you people for being the way y'all are, man. Because you people are totally wicked, man. And mainly talking to you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man, because you should know better. All right, because the Lord imparted within you something that these other nations don't got, which is integrity, man. All right, so when you commit sins, man, there's something in you that lets you know that what you're doing is wrong, but because you're operating off of your flesh, man, you disregard that, man. That's the Spirit of the Lord that's talking to you, man. Okay, because our people all have a zeal of the Most High, man. So that way they have some type of spirituality about them, but they don't really read into it, man, because they're too busy pleasing their flesh, man. So we don't follow after this type of mind state, man, because we don't want to pretty much following that same path of destruction that you people are on, man, because you on the broad way, man. All right, the Lord is dealing with the ones that are on that straight and narrow, man, the straight gate. All right, this is 3 John 1:11. Beloved, follow not that which is evil, but that which is good. He that doeth good is of the Most High, But he that doeth evil have not seen the Most High, right? You know, and we haven't physically seen Yahweh Shemel Shah, man, but we seen the works that he's done for us, man. The works he's done through the elders, apostles, the prophecies and everything that he's done through the world, man. That's filtered through the scriptures. We see and understand that and know without a shadow of doubt that Yahweh Shemel Shah is real. So we're not following the ways of evil, man, because we know that with that comes a sword destruction, man. You know, so the Lord has put out his prophets to warn against following in that wicked way, man, because it's all different accounts of those that disobeyed the Lord and got judged, man. And so this is the same story because you people still don't believe that you still living in biblical times, man. You know, you think the Bible is just this big fairy tale and that you playing out your own role. You know, you control your own destiny. Nah, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai has ordained all of creation to do a certain thing. Everybody falls in their lot, man. And Lord willing, us that are following Yahweh Shemel Shai, man, our lot we're allotted to salvation. All right, because you people are allotted to destruction, man. That's why the Lord is continuously giving us warnings to not follow after which is evil. All right, do that which is good, because with good, you get rewarded with salvation, man. But you evil, you're gonna get rewarded with destruction, man. Because we understand that we're doing everything we can to please Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Ecclesiastes, I think chapter 12 tells you, kiss the son lest he be angry. And we're doing everything to stay on Yahweh Shemel Shah's good side, man. You know, because in the end, we understand that, hey, this world is through, you know. This place is done, man. You know, this is the book of John, St. John chapter 3, verse 19. And it says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil, right? These people hate the light, man. Which the light is Yahweh Shem Shah, man. The truth, the knowledge, the understanding, man. All right? They hate that, man, because this truth, it condemns their wickedness, man. And they don't want to be reproved, man. Matter of fact, let me keep reading. It says, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Right? They don't want to come into the light because these people don't have integrity. They don't want to admit that they're going off, man. They don't want to admit that the ways that they were brought up was a total lie, man. They rather live in la land, man. Because the thing about our people, especially, is they don't want to give up the comfort that they have in this world, which is not even real comfort, man. You know, because you're living in an illusion, man. All right, so they rather walk around in the dark and not know where they're going, you know, which is ultimately going to lead them into a path of destruction. All right, they rather stay blind than see the light, man. To come into the light and to be illuminated, you know. But hey, that's the lot that Yahweh Shemel Shah has given unto them, man. You know, because they want to, you know, feed off of this world. But Yahweh Shemel Shah, he says what? That the wisdom of this world is foolish, man, which I'm about to get that. For 1 Corinthians 3:19, it says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh Shemel Shah, for it is written, he taketh the wise and their own craftiness, right? Because the things that we're out here speaking of, that they don't really understand that this is real knowledge right here, man. You know, the things of the Bible, they don't consider that truly knowledge, man. They consider knowledge is the freaking Pythagorean theorem, you know. How many distance from the earth to the sun, man, you know. How to flip a brick, you know, how to roll a blunt, how to successfully, you know, do a job interview. All these meaningless things of this world, man, it is nothing compared to the knowledge of Yahweh Shemel Shah, because this is true knowledge, man. You know, none of that other stuff matters, because when this society breaks down, that's going to be useless, man. All right, when the Lord returns and destroys America, and all this wisdom, you know, all these college degrees, man, all these the so-called scholars that are esteemed wise of this world, man, all right, they're going to be destroyed, man. You know, so there's none of this wisdom of this world is useful in the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Why? Because it's not giving you the steps to get salvation, man. It's only teaching you how to be a good slave and how to be a useless eater, man. You know, which is going to lead to your destruction, man. All right. But we're hated because we say this truth, man. You know, because when we go out there and rebuke, these people, man, we're rebuking them with the scriptures, and it might come across harsh or whatnot, man. But the truth is what the truth is, man. All right, and these people don't want to be reproved because the things that they're doing, they don't see nothing wrong with it, man. We get on our people about celebrating these wicked holidays, man, which go back to different forms of paganism and idol worship. Hey, they look at us like, yo, you a buzzkill, man. How I've been raised up in this since my grandparents. You can't tell me nothing, man. But that's the pride of this world, man. And that's why we're hated. This is Galatians 4:16. It says, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" And the answer is yes, man. We are the enemy of this world, man. Because the things that we're speaking are not of this world. They're of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And this world hates Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because they love darkness and not light. Therefore, they rejoice in doing wickedness, man. Because the leaders push that on them, man. All right, there's no coincidence why this homosexual agenda is making such progress, man. Because it's all plans of the elite to destroy you people, man. Mainly for you Israelites to destroy yourselves, man. All right, but all these different things of wickedness is pushed for the simple fact of they don't want the Israelites to return to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So everything they can do to destroy them, they're gonna do, and that's why the Lord woke up the elect out of Israel to come back unto Him, so He has a remnant to save, man. Because hey, if the devil was to have his way, man, hey, this whole world would perish, man. Because there would be no life left for here. That's why the Lord sped up things, for the elect's sake, man. All right. So that's why the elect of Israel, we're we're putting everything into Yahweh Shem Yahushua because we see that there's nothing here for us, man. Okay. This is St. John 17:14. It says, "I have given them thy word, and the world have hated them because they are not of this world, even as I am not of this world." All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he didn't make the elect, fall into the cares of this world, man, because we see that there's no promise here, man. Scripture tell you we look for we have no continuing city here because we look for one to come, because the kingdom of heaven is where we truly gonna find rest at, man, because we understand that everything here is temporary, man. It's vanity. So the scriptures is what gives us comfort, because we know that this is true peace here, man. All right, John 8:32 tells you that we shall know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. So we're no longer plugged into a matrix, trying to prosper in this rat race, man. Because like I said, all it is just making you a hamster in a wheel, man. You're doing all this running, but you're not going nowhere. All right. So the Lord said He gave us His word, and the world hates us. Like He gave us His word, and the world hates us for that, because hey, we don't approve of the ways of America, man. All right. Everything that the devil has established is contrary to what the scripture says. So we're not for this place, man, because it's all anti-biblical, man. It's all anti-Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right. So with that being said, we're not surprised when we get when we get ridiculed and shit talked about us, because in the end, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he said it was gonna happen to us, man. All right. So we don't get bothered by that, man. All right. This is Salakia. This is 1 John 3:13. It says, "Marvel not, my brethren, if the world hates you." Right? We don't trip, because like I said, we're not of this world, man. And the people of this world, they're gonna hate righteousness' sake because they hate Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, because it's not us that they hate. Because if we were doing the things of this world, we would be loved, man. But because we're following after Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're hated. Because the scripture tell you that it's not you that hateth, It's not you that they hated, but is they hate me, which is, roughly paraphrasing. So we're not tripping when people buck up against us, man, because they're of the world. We're not, man. And when the things that we testify is not of this world, man. Matter of fact, I just spoke that up. Let me get it. This is John 7:7. The word, the world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. That's what I just said, man. All right. The world, if we were doing things of the world, they would love us, man. But because that we don't come in the stead of Yahweh Shemal, because we come in the stead of Yahweh Shemal Shah Salaki, let me clarify that, then we're hated because these people hate the Lord, man. These the same people that were back in the time when Yahweh Shah was walking on the earth that tried to kill him multiple times, man. That came up against him, of our own people, the same one that went along with the Romans, when Esau made them decrees about everybody, forsaking their powers and coming to worship their gods, man. These are the same people that's doing that back here, man. So there's no new thing under the sun. So, and what we're witnessing is just, everything playing out the way Yahweh Shemal Shah said it would, man. So we're not tripping, man. All right, because in the end, hey, we're walking in the valley of the shadow of death, man. So these people are walking in blindness, not knowing that they're headed to their own path of destruction. But us, man, hey, we're Lord willing walking in that straight gate on the path to the kingdom, man, to the path of salvation. So this is why we hold on to Yahweh Shemal Shah's words, man, because these scriptures are the only thing that's gonna get us through maintaining this wicked ass place, man, or maintaining in this wicked ass place. So like, I'm gonna end with this. This is Psalms 23:4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff shall comfort me. Right? We're not gonna fall victim to this place as long as we follow and continue to do the things that Yahweh Shemal Shah said for us to do, man. Because the Lord is with us, man. All right, He's not gonna lead us astray, man. All right, He set up teachers to stay on our necks, man, to keep us in line so that we don't stir up that path of righteousness and end up on that same road of destruction as the rest of you peons out here, man. So hey, the Lord is with us, man. We just gotta continue to believe in that and to continue to stay rooted in Yahweh Shah, man. And through that, He's gonna give us salvation, man. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I pray you was edified. Until next time, I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Makakodash. Double honors to my apostle elders of great millstone of time in this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.